Hey guys, one of the things that I've been asking people is I'm thinking of starting, a blog. So, what suggestions would you have on what to talk about? And a lot of the suggestions I got for our first blog were talking about relationships. Like, what do you think, what annoys you about a relationship? And, yeah, this is kind of funny because, I've been talking about this a lot actually with one of my good friends, and one of the things that comes up is people who are all in love in a relationship, and something will happen, and then they'll break up, and like 2 days later they'll be wanting to find a new relationship. And see, my thing is, I don't understand. Like, if you're talking about marriage, you're talking about having kids and stuff with a person, you really do love them. How do you go that fast into trying to find a new relate? Like, I don't understand that. Um, you know, it's one of those things that I guess I don't see the purpose in it, like if someone breaks up with me or I break up with someone, even if I'm the person who breaks up with someone else, I like to have some time, for myself, just to get over that person completely and have a clear head when I get into a new relationship, um, I don't, like, 2 weeks later after breaking up with someone else, have on my Facebook, oh, in a relationship with so and so. Um, Another thing that bugs me, cheaters. I hate cheaters, okay? I guess that's just because I've been cheated on in, like, almost all of my relationships. I can't, some of them I'm not really sure. I have my suspicions, but guess those are just gonna stay like that. I don't understand. Like, if you're not happy with someone, just go talk to them. Just be like, hey, I'm not happy. And, we got to do something about this. Because if I'm not happy, I can't make you happy because, it's that type of thing. And, I'm not just going to go behind someone's back and fool around with someone else. Like, that just, it doesn't make sense to me. Another thing, liars. Oh, I hate liars. I always tell, sorry that I got stuck there. I always tell guys that, I'm like, from the very start, I'm like, do not lie to me, okay? That is something I cannot stand. That is like one of my biggest pet peeves. Okay, liars. My thing is, if you think I'm gonna be pissed about whatever it is you're lying about, odds are, when I find out you're lying, because 98% of the time I will find out when someone's lying to me. But if you lie to me, I'm not even going to be mad about what you're telling the truth about anymore. I'm just mad that you lied to me. And, that was like one of the biggest things in one of my relationships. He was always lying, and he was like, well, you were going to be mad if I told you the truth. I'm not even mad about the truth anymore, okay? Like, that was not even that big of a deal. I'm mad that you lied to me. And, the fact that I find it out from someone else or something else, that even makes me even more angry. Like, if you lie to me and you come to me and you're like, just so you know, I wasn't honest earlier, I'll still be mad at you. Not as mad if I find out from someone else, though. That's just me, though. I don't know. It's kind of funny because I was talking, a good friend of mine, he's one of those people who, does that whole, like, oh, I just, I'm single now, and then, like, 2 weeks later, he'll be in a new relationship, online, on Facebook, and, he's a great guy. I dated him a while back, and after we broke up, we didn't talk for like 5 months, and after we started talking again, it was kind of weird because I don't care how long or how broken your phone is, how broken my phone is, it doesn't take like 2 months to get a text because I sent him a happy birthday text, right? And I was like, I'm not going to get a response from him, but I'm going to be mature. I'm going to be, you know, the civil one. So I sent him this text. Like 2 months later, right before Thanksgiving, he texted me. He was like, oh, sorry, I just got your text. Thank you. How are you? And, you know, I was like, yeah, okay. You know, I kind of kept that comment to myself that, yeah, you did not just get that text. But, you know, we started talking again. And for a while, I was like, man, you know, do I really, like, I'm starting to fall for him again. And, you know, once I told him, after he broke up with his girlfriend or whatever, you know, he was like, oh, I just see you as a really close friend. And I found that really hard at first. You know, I was like, ouch. But, you know, I keep thinking about it and I'm like, why do I want to be with someone who cheated on me? Like, once. Why would I put myself through that again? And someone who can just go girl to girl to girl to girl like that, do I really want to even, like, deal with that, you know? And, so, it's not that big of a deal right now, you know? You know, I'll talk back and forth with some guys. Who knows? You know, maybe I'll find someone soon. Maybe, you know, I don't know. But, you know, I'm one who, okay, I've been single for like almost a year. I had something in the fall. Didn't really last that long. And the whole time I, you know, was with him, you know, we didn't see each other. So it was like, that was kind of pointless. I mean, I don't want to say like a relationship's pointless because that's kind of messed up to say. But I was like, yeah, okay. So I don't count it like as a big relationships thing, you know. But you know, those are like the main things in a relationship, like jumping 1-to-1, you know, lying and cheating. I can't even think of anything else really. Like, that's, you know, communication's key. So if you have a problem with someone, talk to them about it. Instead of just, you know, finding a side project, if that's what you want to call it, you know. But, those, you know, I'm not bashing out all relationships because there are pretty good relationships out there. Like, one of my friends' friends is engaged now, you know, and I haven't heard of any, you know. I'm always jealous. Like, when I see cute couple pictures on Facebook, I'm like, oh, I want someone to do that with. Like, oh. But besides that, you know, I'll find someone eventually. It's cool. I'm single. I'm okay with that, you know. Sometimes it's like, man, kinda wish I had a boyfriend, but oh well. Anyways, sorry if I ramble too much or whatever. This is my first vlog, so I'm kinda getting the hang of it. If you have any other suggestions, you know, text me if you have my number. Comment on this, whether it be on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. You know, I would really like suggestions on, you know, what else to do. And hopefully I can get better at this because I'm going to watch this after I end it. And I don't know if it'll look funny or not. But seeing that it's going to be in my video, it's going to be weird. But, oh well. So, I'm hoping to do like a weekly one or something like that. I'm not really sure yet. So, now that summer's coming up, I'll probably have time to do that because I have no life during the summer, you know? If I'm not hanging out with my best friend, then I'm sitting at home like, oh, la-di-da-di-da. So, yeah. I will try and think of more to talk about. You know, maybe ramble less, talk about more of something. It all depends, but I will see you guys on my next vlog. Bye.